But is it? It's really just the beginning, right? Have you written a book and want it published but don't know where to start? You're not alone. Page publishing cuts through the confusion that most new authors face, like copyright protection, barcodes, printing, and digital uploading. We will get your book into bookstores now. We guide you through the publishing maze and help you distribute and sell your work in hard copy and ebook formats. That's right, we will digitize and place your book for sale on Amazon, Apple iBooks, and Google, offering it to millions. Don't waste another minute. Most publishers won't even look at new author submissions, but we're different. We review your book and provide you feedback in about a week. If we decide to publish your book, your work ends and ours begins. From copy editing and proofing to typesetting and book cover art, our team gets you into bookstores fast.
Call now for your free author submission kit at 866-204-0965.
Tracy Clinic, located at 740 Main Street in Tracy City, specializes in family medicine. Nurse practitioner Devin Land Lampley is now seeing patients. Call today for an appointment at 592-4242. Open 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Thursday. That's the Tracy Clinic, 592-4242.
Sequatchie Valley Electric Cooperative is here to serve you in your business or in your home. Pay your electric bill in the comfort of your own home with SVEC's new online billing service. Wouldn't it be nice to know in advance how much to budget for your electric bill each month? Visit us at one of our convenient offices or go online to www.svalleyec.com. Sequatchie Valley Electric, providing electrical service to over 33,000 homes and businesses in all or portions of Bledsoe, Grundy, Marion, Sequatchie, Coffee, Hamilton, Ray, and Van Buren counties in Tennessee. SVEC, staying up with today and working for tomorrow.
Morning, everyone. Happy beautiful Thursday. We're so excited to see the sun these days. Well, I have been hearing about this gal forever. Everyone's calling, oh, you've got to go to the open house. You've got to go to the new business. You've got to check it out. And here we are. I've got Lindsay. How do you say your last name?
Hayler.
Hayler.
Yes.
Lindsay Hayler, and the name of your business?
Uplift Wellness and Aesthetics.
And we were just going into it. So there's, as I'm prepared for the beach, we're talking about skin. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. And you're the same, like Dr. Eric Scholl's, one of our new sponsors. He's a very holistic practitioner.
I love it. Yes, yes.
And so that's what we were talking about.
It's becoming more mainstream. Mm-hmm. Yes.
And this gal's, and they're like, you've got to know her, and now I know why.
Oh, well, thank you.
Because I totally believe in the holistic medicine aspect of it. All right, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got here.
Thank you. And thank you, Iva, for this opportunity. I'm so appreciative. Your love of this mountain and its people are evident. Love your column, this, that, and the other. And I'm very appreciative of this opportunity. Thank you. We are Uplift Wellness and Aesthetics. And I have been a dermatology physician assistant for almost 18 years. I've been in the trenches, worked in a big city, Houston, worked in rural communities. I formerly led Pinnacle Dermatology, Manchester. And I was driving back and forth for some of my own treatment to Nashville or Murfreesboro because it wasn't available here. And I had an epiphany. Why don't I bring medical dermatology, cosmetic dermatology services to the mountain? And so I purchased Dr. Tenzing's old building. Some of you may have actually been in that building and been treated. And the rest is history. It's been a journey from day one. I didn't understand. I'm a provider, so I didn't understand build outs and plumbing and redoing HVACs and all the things that go into, creating a new office. But we are open. We are happy to see you, and we now offer medical dermatology, cosmetic dermatology, functional nutrition, and integrative health. So not only can we do your skin check, do a biopsy, treat your acne, psoriasis, you don't need to now go off the mountain. Yes,
Praise.
If you have a skin cancer, we can excise it. Now, if you have a skin cancer on the face, I would refer you to a Mohs surgeon. I'm a mid-level, I'm a physician assistant. I am supervised though by a triple board certified dermatologist. He's an underachiever. He's a dermatopathologist, Mohs surgeon, and a dermatologist. And the goal is eventually maybe we could get busy enough that he could actually begin to do surgery on the mountain. We have the space, and then you wouldn't even need to leave the mountain if you had a skin cancer on your face. So dermatology has been so transformative for me. I had horrible acne as a young woman, and my male dermatologist actually said to me, you have the worst case of female acne that I've ever seen. And he wasn't being malicious. He was making a clinical observation. But as a teenager, you're already self-conscious. I really couldn't even look at him. I was so embarrassed. And I really did. I had a really horrible case of acne. My biological father had very bad acne. So I have an understanding. I have an empathy. What does it feel like when your skin doesn't look its best? And I have a passion for helping you get better, whether that's acne or psoriasis or other inflammatory or autoimmune diseases. We'll do your skin check and we'll make you feel as comfortable as we can. It's not always easy to get undressed in front of a stranger, right, to do a skin check, but we have created a space in Monteagle where we're going to do our very best that from the moment you enter the door, we want it to be calming. We want it to be welcoming. We're utilizing light and decor, aromatherapy, to make you feel as comfortable as possible so that we can keep your skin and your health as in good of condition as we can. In midlife, I made a bit of a pivot. I still do a lot of conventional dermatology as a dermatology PA, but I also began to realize that the model of care within the U.S. is a sick care model. You have a symptom and you go into your doctor's office and your symptom is treated, but we often don't get to the root cause of why do you have this autoimmune or inflammatory disease? So we've also brought functional nutrition and integrative health to the mountain, and this is where we learn to utilize our food and our environment to heal us. And there's no judgment. You could, be drinking 3 Mountain Dews a day, and we're just here to help you crowd out the bad and crowd in the things that are good, a colorful diet, staying hydrated, making sure your digestion and your sleep and your blood sugar balance are in control. We're there to help you with the non-negotiables. And then once we get those in good condition, then we can move on to other things that will help you be the most healthy and the most vibrant version that you can be. So it is dermatology, medical dermatology, cosmetic, but it's also functional nutrition and integrative health. And our goal, I chose the name with intention.
Of the name.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Uplift Wellness and Aesthetics. The name of our website is upliftmonteagle.com.
Love it.
Thank you, because that is our goal. We want you to leave, your skin is checked, you've been encouraged, and you leave uplifted, and then you can uplift others. And that's going to be one of my mantras. Uplift yourself in 2025. Come get your skin checked. Most skin cancers, if they're caught early, are treatable. This has come into the consciousness in the last couple of years. Jimmy Buffett, he died of a skin cancer, yes. So these are things that come in. Don't be worried about getting your skin checked. And one of the things, I grew up in a family where my parents did not always have insurance. So I understand that world too. And I've tried very hard to make our prices affordable. If you have no insurance, we will see you, we will work with you. Don't let that stop you from getting your skin checked, getting a biopsy, getting something off you that shouldn't be there. We'll work with you. We can help you. We are currently getting credentialed with insurance. That is a whole process.
That's a whole nother animal,
In and of itself, yes. So bear with us, but we are trying to get credentialed with all the major insurances, including Medicare. We'll probably have Medicare in June, and the commercial insurances will follow late summer. But until then, we're doing a $65 skin check. So we're trying to make it, and treating any of your medical dermatology conditions at the same time. So just trying to make it affordable and feasible for patients. So
that is so awesome. That is the spirit of our mountain.
Thank you.
Is to do what you can where you can.
Amen.
And
yes.
we've had several of our viewers have had skin cancer and have had to get that taken care of, and that's nothing to play with. As I go to Lake Winnie today, but
Well,
I
you
got a
enjoy it, but
cabana.
wear your sunscreen.
I
yes.
have my sunscreen and I have my cabana.
Good,
so
perfect.
we're golden. But skin cancer is nothing to play with.
No. I mean, if it's caught early, it's often treatable, but people do not realize, you hear these cases where someone will say, my coworker went in for a spot and he or she didn't think they'd even had it very long, and they passed away within 2 months.
Oh my God.
That's usually melanoma, and those cases are very unfortunate. And people always think that melanoma is black or it looks evil, and it often does, but sometimes you can have an amelanotic melanoma, which is pink or flesh colored. So it can be very innocuous looking, even though it's very insidious. And so this is why you need someone who's trained. I utilize a dermatoscope. This is LED light and magnification. So when I'm looking at you, you never want to get a skin check with someone who's just eyeballing you, because you cannot see the features of the skin that are important to us to make a judgment call as to whether we should biopsy just with eyeballing you. We really need that tool in our hands. Then we can really make an informed decision based on the features that we're seeing under the dermatoscope. And so we offer that there. When we do a skin check, we're going to check your scalp, your back, your legs, but the bottoms of your feet, between your toes, your nails, in your mouth, areas that people don't really realize. So, a lot of people will go to maybe their primary care physician and say, well, I got this spot here. And that is good, but at the same time, you want to be checked all over because you want somebody who has the training of, okay, now wait a minute, this spot, a lot of times I'm told, oh, I've had that for years, I'm not worried about that. But it changed on you. It was on your driver's side arm. You're hanging your arm out your truck window. It's gotten sun for years, and it needs a biopsy now, even though you've had it for years. So you really want to see someone who can help you with the dermatoscope make that informed decision about your skin. It's so easy. A skin check doesn't take long. We're going to protect your modesty. I'm not going to look at any place that you're not comfortable.
That's right. That's right.
Yes, so don't let that, impede you from coming to us and getting it checked.
Because it is stressful. I won't lie. Most of us are like, oh, well, it's going to be okay.
Yes.
God's got this, the ultimate healer.
Yes,
right?
amen. And I believe in that. He is the great physician. But Luke was a physician in the Bible. So God has given us wisdom and people who have been trained. And so we will still always trust in him, the great physician. But it is wise to go ahead once a year to get your skin checked if you've never had skin cancer. If you've had skin cancer, non-melanoma skin cancer, I actually recommend twice a year so that we can, do some watchful observation and we can catch things quickly when they are changing. If you've had melanoma, non-negotiable twice a year. Mm-hmm. Yes, very important.
Yeah, because that's silly because it can be fixed.
Yes. Often if it's caught early, absolutely. And melanoma the treatment of melanoma has revolutionized itself in the last couple of years because now we also have immunotherapy where we train your immune system to fight the malignant cells. And so what might have been a death sentence 10 years ago is now treatable with various modalities. So come in, get your skin checked, wear your sunscreen. You want to apply it every 2 hours if you're in the water, maybe a little more often. Utilize wisdom with your sun practices. Wear your hat, be under the cabana, as you said. And then, avoid intense sun between the hours of 9 and 3 is our recommendation. And we recommend in dermatology, we found that a mineral sunscreen, titanium or zinc, is best at blocking the rays of the sun as opposed to some of the chemical sunscreens. So that would be a recommendation.
Ooh, that's a great idea.
Yes. You want to look on the back of your sunscreen, you want it to say zinc or titanium.
Because I'm trying to go as natural as ultimately possible forever. That just how I feel. All right, so there's other skin things that are annoying.
Yes.
Okay, that like I had, and stress usually brought it on. I would get this psoriasis on my
Yes.
on my palms.
Yes.
During stressful periods.
And it can affect your quality of life because, women and men, we're washing dishes, we're cleaning our homes, we're using our Lysol wipes. This is something that's very treatable, so we can improve this quite quickly. Eczema on the hands, eczema and psoriasis in the last couple of years, we now have medications called biologics, and we can achieve quick clearance, especially with psoriasis because it's often accompanied with joint pain.
Really?
Yes, which can psoriatic arthritis, which can be very debilitating and really affect quality of life. When you wake up and get out of bed and you're immediately in pain, that affects your whole day. But we now have medications that can quickly clear that. They block the inflammatory proteins that are causing these diseases in dermatology. So this is something that is now offered on the mountain, and we will be glad to help you. And if you have insurance, we'll fight your insurance company to get the medicines approved because, they want you to have a medication from 50 years ago, but the technology is advanced, it's changed, and so we can really help you in a short amount of time. And we really couldn't say that 5 to 10 years ago. I've been in this space almost 18 years, and the changes that are happening every year within dermatology, it is amazing. So we are so happy to be able to offer this now on the mountain. It was a bucket list dream. I love this mountain. I'm from Wilmington, North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
I'm a beach girl.
Yes, girl.
Yes, but I came here in 2015 and hiked Fiery Gizzard.
That's how I was going to say. How'd you get here?
I fell in love with this place. I found the mountain and particularly that hike to be healing, and I just wanted to live here. So I live on the mountain. I'm aware how far you do need to drive if you need dermatology care, since I used to work at Pinnacle Dermatology in Manchester, which are an amazing group of ladies still there. Rachel Clay leads that dermatology office. She's doing a great job. But I wanted to live here, and so I bought property in Tracy City in a little log cabin, and the learning curve was steep.
It is. You kind of almost need an Indian scout here.
Yes, but we might not have a Publix and Uber, and you can't call for a pizza. But the beauty and the peace and the nature and you cannot put a price tag on that. I am so grateful to live here. I love the people, salt of the earth, precious. They've been so welcoming, and so it is an honor to be able to bring medical dermatology and cosmetic dermatology to this mountain to help them.
Thank you so
Well,
much.
thank you, and thank you for the opportunity to tell about Uplift. We are appreciative.
Well, all right. So last question. I swear I get a doctor here. It's all over. All right, so I'm going to ask all these questions. Dr. Basaraba is another one of our sponsors, and he's very holistic in his thing. And back when the COVID came in and he took the shots, were having issues with the heart, and he was straight up like, hello.
Right. There have been issues. There's actually even been issues, within dermatology. Hair loss is an associated side effect. And so, but we can help you with that.
Even with hair loss, because that was a major symptom for girls. That's a hard
It
thing.
is. People do not realize, you may look at a family member and they're beginning to talk about hair loss, and you say, "Oh, you look fine." But to a woman, it's very subjective, right? Because we know how our hair should look.
We love our hair.
Exactly. It's our crowning glory, and so we can help you with that. I am a physician assistant, but I am supervised by a board-certified dermatologist, and so there are lots of therapies for things like this, hair loss as well. Don't think of us just as, your skin check or your biopsies or your Botox.
You do Botox too?
Yes. I actually brought,
Not that that's what I'm excited about. Trust me, I'm not.
Hey, we're girls.
Skins.
I get it. Hey, and men are getting it too. It's not outside their purview to want to look their best as well. I have now several lasers at the clinic that you would have to travel to Chattanooga or Murfreesboro or Nashville for. So we can help you with your rosacea. We can help you with your the resurfacing of your skin, tone and texture. We have a device that lifts the sagging muscles of the face, radio frequency microneedling. So you no longer have to do what I was doing, which was travel to an excellent dermatologist, Gold's Dermatology in Nashville, for my own aesthetic treatments. I just thought, I'm bringing it here. I'm going to bring it to the mountain. So it is in that little building right across from Monty Smiles, the old Dr. Tenzing building.
Dr. Tenzing office.
Yes,
Okay.
we are there. We are happy to see you. Jessica is our front office administrator. She is just a wonderful, lovely young lady. She's very warm. We will try to make you feel as comfortable as we can, and we look forward to seeing all of you. It's such an honor to be able to bring this to the mountain.
Oh my gosh. All right, last question. I swear to goodness. Shingles.
Yes,
Can you help shingles?
we sure can.
What?
Yes. It's a reactivation of the varicella virus, chickenpox. So it will lie dormant along a nerve root for several years until the worst possible moment. Your daughter's getting married, or you're going through stress at work, and people don't realize that shingles can actually be dangerous if it's around the eye or around the ear. It can actually affect the nerves that innervate the eye, the ear, and it can cause blindness. It can cause deafness. It can have a sequela called post-herpetic neuralgia, where you can have pain in the area for years. So you do want to get it evaluated. You want to get it treated. We put you on valacyclovir very quickly, and then we can give you medications that can calm the skin down. People do not understand the pain of shingles. My own mother had it, and she said, Lindsay, it's like someone's got a curling iron on your skin. So absolutely. If you're even remotely concerned, you have it, because it can present, sometimes it's very textbook and sometimes it's very subtle and we're catching it in an early stage. Come in. We will give you a same day appointment. I have configured the schedule so that I can always help an acute case, so that we never tell you, I'm sorry, we're not able to see you till next week. No, you can't do that, because a rash doesn't wait till next week.
No.
So come in and we can quickly give you treatment, and you will actually feel better. The rash won't be gone in a day, but boy, you'll begin to feel better. And getting on systemic medication for shingles can often prevent that post-herpetic neuralgia, which is very important. That can be debilitating if you have pain for years in the area you had shingles. So do come in. We'll help you get treated.
That'll change your life right there.
Yes, especially if you had it. Imagine if, for years I had a patient who has pain on her forehead. She had a terrible case of shingles years ago, and she still, to this day, every time she brushes her hair, has pain from that post-herpetic neuralgia, which could have been ameliorated if we had, gotten medicine to her quickly. She had it like 20 years prior. But do come in. We're happy to help you, and we will give you a same-day visit for that. Yes.
Well, Lindsay,
well, thank you.
I have got all from hiking the Fiery Gizzard.
Yes, and as you know, that place is magical. Anybody who visits this area, I tell them, you got to go down to Fiery Gizzard. It's like descending into Narnia. It's beautiful.
Isn't it?
Yes.
What is it? One of the top 25
it
hikes
is.
in America.
Yes. I think it was Backpacker Magazine. Well, that hiking trail is what brought me here. I wanted to live in an area like that. And so, yes, I'll never order a pizza, but my backyard looks like a state park, and I'm thrilled. So happy to be on this mountain.
Oh, that's it. Well, it's always been, our history is being a healing place.
Yes, it is. It has that history. Exactly. And so may we continue that. I love that it's growing, and the different businesses that are coming into this area. And I think it's time. A lot of people would say, oh, you're going to a smaller demographic. They need it just as much as anybody else, and to have to travel 45 minutes to an hour and wait 2 to 3 weeks for an appointment, that's not feasible if you have a disease that needs to be treated today. So here we are. Please come see us. If anything, just come in and say hello. And if you've ever been in Dr. Tenzing's old office, a bit of a change. We now have a fireplace in the office.
I just can't even believe that. I want to text her. I mean, we're Facebook friends, her and her husband. Do you know her husband was a Dalai Lama freedom fighter?
I did not know this. I've learned something new. That's interesting.
Living right here in Monteagle.
Wow.
He was, because he was, Dalai Lama was exiled and whatever, and he's wrote books about it and everything.
I love that. I had no idea that it was associated with that history. Dr. Davies, too, was also there. Excellent PCP down the road.
We love Dr. Davies.
Yes, he's been an advisor to us. We're very grateful for him. And I tell people, if you want a good PCP, I have a tremendous amount of respect for him. So he's helped us quite a bit just with advice as we're bringing this business to fruition.
Oh,
yes.
All a circle of life. Well, I'm so pleased to have you here with us and grow with us.
Thank you. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
You're very welcome. Any last words you want to say to folks?
Thank you so much for this opportunity. Please come say hello to us. Come in, look at the building. Come in, get your skin checked. If your grandchildren have acne, we treat that. We treat psoriasis, eczema. Yes, we can make you look refreshed. We'll never make you look done. We don't want that. No duck lips. We can also help you with your overall health, and we are so honored to be able to bring these services to the mountain. I love this community. I love trying to uplift the health and the individuals in this community. So thank you so much for this opportunity, and I look forward to seeing y'all. And you come get your skin checked too this year. Maybe not this week since you're going out in the sun today. We'll give you a few weeks. Yes,
I will. It's important, and I too agree. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Sometimes signpost. All right, we're going to go on a quick break. Thank our sponsors. We'll be right back, and we'll go back to our regularly scheduled program. As always, thanks for watching Morning on the Mountain. See you in a minute.
In the Bible, you will find 2 letters written by Paul to the church at Corinth. 1st and 2nd Corinthians are the letters. In the first letter, Paul addresses them in a forceful and harsh manner. Though they were in Christ, they had continued in sinful practices and were disunified. Sometime later, after this first letter had been delivered, Paul wrote them another. Listen to what he wrote in the middle of this next letter. For even if I made you grieve with my letter, I do not regret it. Though I did regret it, for I see that letter grieved you, though only for a while. As it is, I rejoice, not because you were grieved, but because you were grieved into repenting. For you felt a godly grief, so that you suffered no loss through us. For godly grief produces a repentance that leads to salvation without regret, whereas worldly grief produces death. From his previous letter, the Corinthians were convicted of their own sinfulness. They were grieved about it, but it didn't stop there. They repented. When one seriously begins and continues to have faith in Jesus, there's going to come one or several points where we become convicted of and grieved about our own sin. This conviction and grief is a good thing because through faith it leads to repentance. Maybe one of you who is listening to this is convicted by Jesus and the cross and your own sin. May you and all of us who are convicted by these things do what makes God pleased. Repent. Look, I'm J.D. Cantrell, a member at the Mont Eagle Church of Christ. Really, I'm just a guy who loves Jesus and wants to follow after him. May you do the same.
TennCare's new diaper benefit helps our youngest members and their families stay healthy and happy. If your child is younger than 2 and has TennCare or Cover Kids, they can get up to 100 diapers every month at no cost. To get diapers, visit a participating pharmacy. You don't need a prescription. Just show your child's pharmacy card at the counter. For newborns without a card, you can use the parent's pharmacy card. The pharmacy staff will check to see if you qualify and help you get up to 100 diapers for a month. TennCare will cover a variety of diaper brands and sizes to meet your child's needs. You can find a list of covered brands on the TennCare diaper webpage.
Diapers are available at Mike's Pharmacy, located at 740 Main Street in Tracy City. That's Mike's Pharmacy, 592-9190.
Piggly Wiggly, a supermarket chain since 1916, operates more than 600 locally owned stores, including the Monteagle location that now stocks the largest selection of fine wine, domestic and import beer in the area. Piggly Wiggly's farm fresh fruit is a sweet deal at everyday low prices. Piggly Wiggly stocks carefully selected, always fresh vegetables from the common to the unusual. All of the organic products we sell meet strict USDA guidelines. The Pig has a large meat department that to this date custom cuts and wraps its pork, chicken, and certified Angus beef to your request. Certified Angus beef brand is a cut above USDA Prime Choice and Select. With a large dairy selection of fresh milk and cheese products and your favorite drink products, you will never go home thirsty from the Pig. Visit the Piggly Wiggly Deli and put in your order for an outstanding selection of cheeses, salads, and deli meat products from Boar's Head brand and more. Be sure to check out our weekly special circular for great deals. That's the Piggly Wiggly of Monteagle, Tennessee.
Morning. Oh my God. I'm wearing my bathing suit and we're talking about skin cancer. God has a great sense of humor, honestly. I do my sunscreen, probably not as much as I should. No lies. So I am praying that my focus on keeping this temple pure is going to fight all the bad stuff. But I really am going to have to get my skin checked. And so should everybody else. I've known people close to me that have had some sort of skin cancer out of the blue. And, you know, we farmers always at the top of the head, ears, you know, you think that you're clothed most of the time. And like she was saying, your arms outside the window all the time. I mean, what some of our men, that's just how you drive your car. And so, yeah, it's bizarre. And for her to come, so I get this great vibe of, you know, the holistic part that we is so close to us getting back to basics, and her sense of well-being and wanting to share that is obvious. And you know, and when new folks come in, it's a learning curve, and it is, but you got to have the right spirit to be here. It's mountain time, life on mountain time. That has been popping up. It's just mountain time, whatever that is, good and bad. But super excited to have them there, and kind of wild that it's in Dr. Tenzing's office. They are basically royalty in Nepal, like in the Dalai Lama world. You know, her family comes from that, and he was a freedom fighter. And it's, you know, we have so many unique people that call this place home. It calls to them. This mountain calls to people. And so she's one of them. Super excited to have that. The other thing, shingles, hello, there we go. So let's talk about that. Joyce might want to, I don't know if she still has shingles, but a bunch of our folks have had shingles. And it's been debilitating. So and, you know, she's starting to take insurance and Medicare. As soon as she gets Medicare, you know, us old folks will be golden. I'm waiting 3 years in order to get there, but I'm going to get there. Maybe I'll have my skin checked when I hit Medicare. But anyway, so that's that. So much going on. Read the Grundy County Herald. She's been reading me for years. I mean, how cool is that? So she knows what's going on. And that's what I tell everybody, is that I will tell you all the things that I know that are going on or whatever in that column, and you can be in the know. You will know what I know for the most part. And that's the more and more I realize that we have so much going on, and the information that we share here, the Mayor Brady calling in, when we know stuff and we can act, that's how unity is that we can all come together as one and help each other. You know, one Grundy, one mountain, and we'll include Pelham. They're down in the valley, and I never know how to. They're us. I mean, Pelham is us. Hubbard's Cove is us. All these valley places are ours. Cowan is even ours. You know, that started the railroad. So, Marion County, all of our coves are a part of us as well. But we always say mountain. So I don't want you to think my Pelham folks that I am dissing you when I say it's on the mountain. It's just in my DNA to say that, I think. So I apologize for that, but we're all one. And that's super exciting. All right. The big thing is Denny, brother Denny. I just got a text or a message from Lisa Orange, Miguel. Is brother Denny still good? And I said, of course he's still good, because the fishing rodeo is the biggest thing in the whole wide world. That and the hunt, the youth deer hunt, are two of my favorite events, because it involves our kids and getting outside and doing things that kids should do. And they should fish. They should get that fishing pole and fish and enjoy life and eat that whatever they catch. So anyway, Grundy Lakes is going to be is all stocked up. And we're going to find out if there's any changes. So that's tomorrow with Brother Denny. I said be here around 7:30, but Brother Denny may come in here around 8:30. Who knows? And he can. He'll come on in, and I'll do it. But we're going to. On Saturday is the fishing rodeo. That's the biggest thing that you need to know. Bunch of other big things coming on too. And Fresh Mess Market starts tonight in Monteagle, 3 to 6. Tomorrow, Friday, is Three Seasons Market, the Tracy City Farmers Market, and that's 3 to 6 as well. They've been going since April. Go and shop local. I picked up a fantastic seedless watermelon over at LeBron and Stacy's, where the old White City Produce is on the Grundy County side. I got some eggs from Stephanie Meeks. And this watermelon, my grandkids are here, and we had watermelon last night, and they said it's the best ever. Just the best ever. So that's why. So Friday night, Friday night's also Altamont's Supper in the Park Jam Until Dark. That's back on every Friday in the summer. Summers are so fun. If it rains, so here's where the Grundy County Horse Show is also this Saturday. I think that starts at 5. So much going on. It's crazy. And I'm sure I'm missing a ton of things. But buy the Grundy County Herald and you won't miss it. Or go to my Morning on the Mountain Facebook page. And that's how I put it on that page, and that's how I remember when I write my column. So it's kind of a synergy, just FYI. If I missed anything, let me know. I'm going to try to do a hard 9 o'clock today, because the kids were going to zippity-doo-dah to Lake Winnie and all the fun that entails after the show. So I'm going to try. They're up. I've already scrambled some eggs for AJ, who had a sugar incident. He's got juvenile diabetes. They've been managing Taylor so good, been managing it. And he was up to 390 last night. Somebody, and this is something that's scary, you don't realize it, he had a perfect blood sugar, 120. He's got a monitor. He's got a continuous monitor. Went to Chick-fil-A in Cookeville on the way to the house last night and got a normal sandwich, chicken sandwich, and what he thought was a Diet Dr. Pepper. Well, it was not a Diet Dr. apparently, because it would have never got. That was seriously almost emergency room, and he was fine. It worked out. Taylor had handled it. 20 minutes later, it was handled, but it was out of nowhere because of this what was supposed to be Diet Dr. Pepper. Man, that just makes you think, doesn't it? You kids, when you're at whoever's working the soda machine in the fast food place at Chick-fil-A is amazing, but one attention to detail could have ended up in an emergency room. That is so scary. Anyway, Vacation Bible Schools, we all know about that. Let's talk about birthdays. Let's go into birthdays and get to this. I got a full phone lines. I apologize. I've already been up this morning, if you know what I mean. All right, so today is Thursday on the 5th. Nothing in the calendar. You guys let me know of any of the fun birthdays. Thank you, everyone. You know how much I love birthdays. And apparently it's a thing that our show's been on 20-something years, and we always did birthdays. So I'm keeping with the tradition here. All right. Oh my gosh, I love Ted. Happy birthday to Ted Engel, who is who is our 12th District Public Defender. Ted is that young man that you're proud to have as your son kind of fella. His dad is so flippin' proud. In fact, his dad and and mom are all good friends. And during the campaign, we all become good friends whenever everyone campaigns together. And that was that. I can't remember which election. Anyhow, we're blessed to have this young man. It's his birthday today, and I want to wish him everything of all of God's glory. He's raising a boy the same way. Happy birthday to Shonda Finney, Scott Jones. He is a lawyer for NOVEC, National Off-Highway Vehicle Conservation Counselor, off-road. He is a proponent for off-road. Nicest guy you'd ever want to meet. I want to say he's out in Montana or something of that, maybe Nebraska. So close. I don't know. Anyway, happy birthday. Happy birthday to Gary Nelson. Bunny Woods, precious human. She lived in Montego. Bunny. How can you not love someone with a bunny? Bunny, beautiful human, was in the garden club, the Laurel Lake Garden Club. She would always have gatherings. She was active in politics. Just a beautiful human. I don't know how, she must be in her 80s at this point, but she retired and they went down to Coffee County from the mountain. But once again, someone who not from here, but moved here because this place is amazing and made it a better place before she left it. And that's Bunny Woods. Jay Becker, one of my high school classmates, he's just retired and living his best life. Timothy Lee, I think he's a firefighter, ran for office, and that's all I got. Shoot, 8:26. Okay, let's go into the prayer list, which is the most important thing in my book. Oh, and that Lindsay, a person of faith. It's like sign language, it's like a language, it's like a separate language. Are you a Christian? Yep. That's a blessing. All right. Let's continue to pray for Patsy Kennedy, Blondell Lockhart, Lewis Glover, Adam, Travis, and Jeff Meeks, all of Alice's boys. At least I think that is all of Alice's boys. Jeanette Phillips on her journey home. Kevin, we're going to keep Kevin. Well, Kevin's on there, and we're going to keep Junior Sanders. That's Leslie's boys. Praise report from Junior. Brenda Caldwell, that is Frida's sister. She had a setback on her cancer treatments. I do hate cancer. Jeff Kilgore, that is Barbara's brother, and Gracelyn Bryant. I don't think I know. Is that a niece? I can't remember. Let me know on that one. Miss Virginia, Patricia has been keeping me updated. That's a feisty woman right there. They have finally moved her to Suwannee because, by golly, she wants to get home. And she is doing all that she needs to do to get herself home, and I love that. Clarence is on the mend, but we're going to continue to lift him up. This is sad. I just learned that this is just sad. And thanks everyone who let me know. Phyllis Parton's passed away, and Phyllis was a lover of our community. She was from here and moved off, and she just great historian. Buford Jones family, Cosmo Bourne family, and of course my Miss Stola and Miss Ophelia. I drove right by Miss Stola's house on the way to LeBron and Stacy's and Stephanie's, and I waved. I don't know if you know that. So, Lord, lift up our folks. I know it's a small list. We're just started this summer. We are so grateful and so appreciative of your presence in our life. We thank you for signpost, and thank you for letting us know that you are there, and Jesus wraps his arms around us and walks with us. Thank you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right. Sorry. Let's get the phones. Heck yeah, let's do that. Morning.
Morning.
What are you doing?
Watching you.
You are number one today, Bethel. Look at that.
I thought I'd just call in early.
Bethel, I don't think you have been number one yet in our relationship.
Nope.
Oh, that is a praise. Well, congratulations. That's a big place in our little world, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Well, you persevered. Anything I need to know today?
No, it's pretty weather, and I'm happy.
Oh, it's just like, here it is. It's summer. That's okay. We're going to have some rain here shortly, but enjoy it. Well, congratulations, Bethel, on your number 1 position today.
Just register me.
I got you. I got Bethel, but see, then I'll have to look it up. So, and that's just fine.
692-3898.
3898. Okay.
Okay.
Got you, Bethel. See, you call more. I'm going to remember it. 3898.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, ma'am.
Have a good day.
You two have a great day. See you. Bye. Morning.
Good morning.
Hey, what are you doing? Happy Thursday.
I was in the garden.
Well, good. Get to work.
I know, it's already getting the sun on that one I needed to finish. I thought, oh my goodness, I'm going to have to get out there before it gets any hotter.
Grandma Nell always went out at the crack of dawn and worked in the garden. And then she'd come in because it gets just too hot.
It does, especially when you get too old.
Yeah, amen. Who wants to sweat that much?
So I got half of it right now, and that's all I like is just finish up this one row, and I'll be done.
Well, see? And then you'll get to relax to the next thing that you have to do.
Right, start picking probably because it's blooming and whatever.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right. Anything I need to know today, Frida? How's your sister doing?
Well, they're going to have to do oh Lord, I can't think of what she said now. Anyway, started hurting really bad last night and texted me and wanted prayer, and was in a lot of pain. But then after I come from church and stuff, he said it was gone. So praise
Really?
God.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. And but they're going to do a scope. That's what it is. And she has to be off that Coumadin for, I think, 3 days before they can do that.
Oh, wow. I know that will be a long 3 days.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
She's done already off of that or not,
Yeah.
There she is.
And did the bleeding stop? Didn't you say that it was blood in the urine?
It was caught, yeah.
Okay.
They was flushing it out. I guess they caught something like that. I don't know what it's called, but anyway, they was flushing all that out, and it was clearing up. So I don't know if they didn't do that, if it would come back or not. So that's why they're going to go in there with that scope.
No, I totally get that. I mean, it's better safe than sorry, seriously.
Right.
Oh, but a scope's not fun either.
I guarantee it.
Yeah. So I guess, dang it, right?
Right.
All right. Any other news around town?
And I had to put this donkey up. It was just followed me everywhere, so I had to put her up so she wouldn't get in my garden and tear something up.
Well, I know, but she's so cute.
I know. I'll let her back out of the pen when I get done from here. She'll come back around front.
Well, I've got my grand dog at the house as well, and for whatever reason, she loves my shoes, and she will take them from whatever closet and bring them outside, and they're outside on the patio. So I had this morning alone before I got here, I had to pick up 8 shoes. And she's so flippin' cute. I'm not mad at her. I'm like, oh, look how cute that is.
I know, yeah. You just want that sin of somebody's on her.
Maybe that's what it is. I love my grand dog now. We bonded. So, but yeah, if she just wants to take it outside. So, you leave that donkey alone. She's precious.
And that Lake Weenie?
Yeah, I've got my bathing suit on right now.
Yeah, well.
I am ready to go. I'm super excited.
Are you going today?
I'm going today, like right after the show. Kids came in last night, and my grand dog, and we're heading out this morning.
Yeah, they got you take a photo over by the cannonball,
By the Cannonball.
and they're going to put. I think the way I understood it, they're going to put pictures in a book and make a 100th anniversary book.
Oh, how cute is that? Is that today?
Well, this year.
This year. Okay, so get a picture. So we get a picture. We take a picture of us in front of the Cannonball.
Yeah, somewhere the photo thing is there.
Okay.
And if you have any pictures of the past of your family or whatever, you can do something. You can send it to them too. You have to ask them.
Well, that is really cute. I've seen that advertisement, and they have a QR code that you go into that. So I'm going to definitely check that out. Thank you. And you know what I found out? My Ted told me, and I double checked it, and it was on the website. Was they have $5 off a ticket on Thursdays if you bring in a canned good.
Oh yeah.
I love that.
There's something online. You can look online too about the 100th anniversary of Lake
I did.
Winnie.
Yeah, that's where I saw it, and it's cool.
Special tickets or something. I don't know, throughout the year, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I'm going to enter whatever it is. I'm going to enter because we're going to have a blast today, and I've got a cabana, so I'm happy. I think I have a cabana. I mean, anything could happen, right, Frida?
That's right. Take your cooler and
Yeah. Well, we're not allowed to bring anything in.
yeah, you can take it over to the picnic tables and leave them.
Okay, I don't know if I'm comfortable with that, but yeah, okay, that's right. Picnic, they can be in the picnic tables.
Yeah, everybody does it. Everybody does it.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I get you.
I've never had nothing going on. Nothing happened. Just like spread out your tablecloth or whatever, and your cooler and whatever. And set you some stuff on it, a little bit of stuff. And usually nobody bothers it.
Oh, that's so cute. Okay. All right, Frida, thanks for the tips. I'm super excited to be there and have some fun.
Yes.
All right. You have a wonderful day. Is Junior out and about?
He's getting in hay.
Oh, everyone is getting up hay.
Yeah, they have to do it today for sure.
Yeah, they sure do. What is that old saying? Get the hay while the going's... I don't know. Make hay while the sun shines. Or something like that. Am I crazy, or is that a saying?
I don't know.
You better.
I never heard nothing.
Okay. All right. Well, someone maybe call in and we'll find out. I don't know. It's in my head. Maybe my mom just said something silly. I mean, it happens. She said, every blind hog gets an acorn. I'm like, Mom, what the hey does that mean? She would come up with these like flippin' sayings, and I had no idea growing up what the hey she meant until now. I know what she means now.
I know, yeah.
So, all right, girl, enjoy, and we'll talk. Hopefully, we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah, I hope you have a great day.
All right, thank you. Me too. Yay. Morning.
How you doing, Michelle?
Hey, buddy. Bethel got number 1 today.
I didn't know who'd be first one.
I know. Bethel got in first, her very first time.
Yeah.
What's up? What's up? Tell me something good. Tell me something.
Well, it's so pretty outside right now. I've been outside putting with bird feeder, and I don't know from out where it comes out or inside or what. And so I found none of them, so I put feeding it, and I just have in there, just messing around a little bit, and that was it. And so.
Okay. What are you going to get into today?
I don't know. I'll probably stay out and do some. I don't know, or ride around somewhere. I don't know.
Did you get everything you need for your 4-wheeler?
Well, just that dust it, but I ain't been anywhere else.
Okay, but it's still working. Your 4-wheeler is still working.
Well, it still went and do, but no, we'll do it well. Or 1 or 2 other pieces I need, what's what, and that's how I did the oil filter change. If I did hold him.
Okay.
So.
All right. Have you talked to your girl?
I saw her 2 times yesterday.
Did you 2 times?
Yeah. She told me from somewhere and turned off, went somewhere. But I was doing it to PCs, and right about 10 minutes later, and I saw her coming out the road and turn left, and I do take my hand to wave at her, and I thought she don't stop talking to me, but she didn't, and so.
Well, are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I just not hear from her, just brief talk to her,
I know. I'm telling you, a mother with the kids out of school in summer is a busy mother.
Yeah. Since y'all talk about Lake Minnesota, do you know how much it is over there? Minnesota, I ain't been in.
Yeah, I if I remember correctly, it was $43.95 or something like that, or $42.95. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, I didn't know, because I know used to. I didn't know how much was that in the days,
Oh, I had no earthly idea, but we didn't really go. We always went to Opryland when I was a kid. In summers, I always went to Opryland. I never went to Lake Winnie.
Well, I remember my uncle wanted this in the pots and stuff.
Yeah, I hear you. All right, I'm gonna fly. I've got to get to Lake Winnie. But we'll talk tomorrow, hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay.
And maybe our announcing date might be till on tomorrow. I don't know yet. I'll find out from her after a while.
Okay. All right. Yeah. No, I'm slammed to the gills because I am taking a Lake Winnie day.
There you go.
I'm hauling out of town. I'm taking a vacay.
Y'all be careful out in this sun. I think it's supposed to be up 81 today.
I hopefully I've got a cabana. In theory, I've got a cabana. I'm golden.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be about 90 something over there.
Yeah, down in Chattanooga it's gonna be hot. All right, buddy, I'm gonna go.
Okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, see you. Bye. Morning.
Good morning, sunshine.
Hey, birthday girl. Did you have a lovely day yesterday?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
I'm so glad. It was a beautiful day, wasn't it?
It was, and Michelle spent the day with me, and
oh, yay.
We went over to Shay's and had a cookout, and yeah, I had a blessed day.
You know what? Just being with family, seriously, when Taylor came last night, just hanging out on the porch, talking, was the best gift I could ever have.
Right.
And being with family, heck yeah, that is the best gift ever.
Yeah, I got to spend time with some of my great-grandkids. Some of them wasn't there. And you mentioned Graceland. She's a great-granddaughter.
I couldn't remember how far the line we went down.
Yeah, she's one of my great-grandkids.
All right, so great-grandkid. Wow, Barbara, great.
I got 12 of them, honey.
Oh, my goodness. You are, what was a person in the Bible that had like 1 million kids? I'm not going to be able to pull it out. All right. Great-grandchild. Wow. Okay. And how's she doing?
Well, as far as I know right now, she's doing okay, but I still haven't heard if they've got her surgery scheduled or not.
Okay. All right, well, keep us posted. Yeah, keep us posted, Barbara, if you don't mind.
Yeah. And that is an old saying, make hay while the sun shines.
Thank you, Barbara. I am not crazy.
I mean, get it done now.
Now.
Don't procrastinate.
Yeah.
Do it now. Don't put it off.
I thought so. I am telling you, the things that my mother said, I wish I would have wrote it all down. But they come back to me at moments.
Yeah, I grew up with a lot of them old sayings. Can't remember. Couldn't remember another one right now if I had to. But yeah, that is an old saying. When you said that, you were trying to think. I said it's make hay while the sun shines, and then you said it, and I said, well, I telepathically told it to you.
It's like prayer. That stuff works, man.
Yeah, it does.
Hey, you know what I thought was really cool? I'm telling you, there's something about this mountain. With that gal who came in, Lindsay, and the reason why she's here, I mean, she's from North Carolina and she's opening this cool business. It's because she hiked the Fiery Gizzard. She loves our mountain.
Yeah, that's great. And I got to tell Jazz because Jalea, she's got real sensitive skin. She's got eczema.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to find out if they treat, like, she's not an infant anymore. She's a 1-year-old.
I guarantee you they do. If I had to make a bet, I don't guarantee. I would say 90% yes.
I got to find out because Jazz has to take her all the way to Chattanooga.
That's crazy.
Oncologist.
Yeah, I would go pop by over there and see that gorgeous building because it is just right where Dr. Tenzing's office was off Main Street. And she said she could even do like acute emergencies at any time.
I heard that. And for a doctor's office to do walk-ins,
that's crazy.
Not put you off for a week or a month.
Yeah, she has this beautiful heart to her. I get this sense that she's doing it for the right reasons, like the old doctors back in the day, like a Dr. Harbolt.
Right, and Dr. Charles Littell.
And Dr. Charles Littell, where they would just make time for, the people.
Exactly. I mean, I had Dr. Charles to come in one time on a Sunday evening after he had closed his office. My Rhonda got bit in the head by a dog.
Oh, dang it.
And Roger was gone to Detroit at the time. Mm-hmm. He was a foreman, so he had to go to a meeting.
Mm-hmm.
And it was on a Sunday evening. So when she was about 18 months old.
Mm.
And she'd crawled up to, the dog had been injured, or he wouldn't have done that. But she walked up to that dog, was petting it, and it snapped her in the top of the head. And, of course, it was pouring the blood. And I grabbed her up and took off out to Dr. Littell's, and he had just closed his office. Well, I went down to Gary's store there, and I called him, and he came back in to the office to see that child.
Mm.
And I loved Dr. Charles Littell. I loved him to death.
Well, that's what that Littell Parton Center is at the old high school in honor of him.
Yes, and I'm thankful for that because you could take a child to him and he'd give them a shot, and they'd be better by the time you started back home with them.
That's just crazy. That's my understanding with this, like the shingles is a major issue with some of our folks. And for her to be able to treat that quickly.
Right, that's fantastic.
I'm in awe that she is here. And her heart. I'm in awe. That's a signpost, Barbara.
Right. They just want to load you up with medicine, and you got to fight the kid to get the medicine down them, and it's days before they start feeling better.
And the travel going all the way to Murfreesboro, Chattanooga, or Nashville.
Right. And it wasn't that day with Dr. Charles Littell, I tell you.
I'm telling you, we're getting back to basics here, Barbara.
I hope so.
I take that as God smiling on us, if you know what I mean.
Yes, he is. We're a blessed bunch of people on this mountain, I'm telling you.
We better appreciate that. I think we do, honestly. We just all got to be unified and be one and love God. I mean, how hard is that?
Right. The storms of pipes go all the way around us here lately, and we might get a little rain off of it, but there's devastation all around us.
Mm-hmm. I know, Barbara. I'm telling you, it's signposts.
We're a blessed people on this mountain, honey.
I know, because we were probably the last folks who had that faith. It's the rural parts that have the faith. that kept the faith even against the onslaught.
Well, we're blessed not to have all of the distraction and temptations that the cities have.
Right. Well, we're not going to. All right, Barbara. I didn't mean to, take all your time, but you have a wonderful day, birthday girl, and thank you so much. And hopefully we'll talk tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am, and you be safe and have a great blessed day with your family.
Oh, I'm just so excited. I can't stand it.
I understand.
All right, honey. See you. Bye. Yeah. Did you not? Okay. I thought I was hearing things at some point. All right, we're going to go on our last break. Thank our wonderful sponsors, and then we'll be right back. As always, thanks for watching Morning on the Mountain. See you in a minute.
Save gas, save time, save money. Save-A-Lot, the name says it all. Locally owned and operated, Save-A-Lot of Tracy City promotes shopping locally on the mountain. Come check out the clean, organized store where hometown folks like you save with weekly specials from the Weekly Shopper. Experienced employees choose our products very carefully and keep a large selection of fresh produce and fruit stocked, offering you the best deals for the best possible quality. With a primetime butcher on staff, expect fresh meat cut and packaged on location. Or request your favorite cuts while shopping name brands and Save-A-Lot brands in our frozen food sections, and fresh milk and dairy products always up to date. Friendly, helpful faces are on staff for any requests and questions you may have. Open every day from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Stay on the mountain. Shop at your locally owned Save-A-Lot. The name says it all.
Hello, I'm Dr. Mircha Basaraba.
And I'm Mara Hutchings, nurse practitioner. Welcome to Southern Tennessee Cardiology. Here at Southern Tennessee Cardiology, we offer a variety of testing done right here in our office. Along with our highly trained and skilled staff, we have the latest technology for cardiac stress testing, high-tech ultrasound, and cardiac monitoring. Whether you are experiencing chest pain, palpitations, or need clearance for surgery, Southern Tennessee Cardiology is here for your cardiac needs.
The caverns, you can tour a cool cave, listen to live music under the stars, and just kick back at the outdoor amphitheater. It's homegrown fun deep in the Tennessee hills. Check out what's going on at www.thecaverns.com, where the destination becomes a journey. Dr. Eric Scholl of Scholl Chiropractic Clinic is proud to serve the Monteagle area community from his office at the Country Mark, offering trusted, effective care for all ages, including spinal decompression, dry needling, and infrared therapy. Come see what a difference it makes to feel great again. Call 931-924-4869 for an appointment today. I've got to rethink these ads. I've been trying to spice it up a little bit and to make it as logical as I can. And I use Ted. I use Ted. Ted writes these ads, and he made a mistake. Ted has ghosts in the system that he doesn't know the full picture. So you've always got to check this, and proud to serve the Monteagle community. Dr. Scholl is proud to serve the entire mountain. He just happens to have a business in the Monteagle Country Mart. So I've got to reward that. Sorry. All right, here we go. Thank you to our sponsors. I don't know where I left off. Morning.
Good morning.
Hey, Miss Ophelia. How are you, honey?
Well, I think I'm doing okay.
Oh, it's a pretty sunshiny day, I think.
Yes, it does. Because it is.
Well, we have all been waiting for that little ball to pop up in the sky.
Oh, yes.
Right. Well, anything on your mind today, Miss Ophelia?
No, I don't know of anything. Can't, of course, lying here in the bed here and just looking out the window and seeing the day outside there.
Well, I'm glad that we are together in the morning, so I'm thankful that you watch.
Yes, and
So that just, you see, you keep up on what's going on.
well, no, I'm not up and about where I can do that.
I know, but you keep updated, and then I'm just so glad that you're watching every morning.
Oh yes, it's good. I'm glad to be able to get up, see you up there in the morning.
Well, I'm very thankful, and anyway, and your beautiful daughter is always wonderful to keep me posted on things.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah, so because we're kin.
I'm sorry.
I said we're kin, Miss Ophelia. You know we're related by one of our branches.
Oh, we are.
Yes, ma'am, we sure are. That's why I feel the kinship with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll have to look that up and see.
I'll have to remember it too, but Miss Evelyn may remember where our branches collided. But yeah.
Oh, yes. She probably does.
Yeah. But anyway, we are one of those branches together, Miss Ophelia.
Well, that is good.
I know.
Nice to have that.
I totally agree with you. So anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day.
Well, thank you very much, and I hope you'll have one also.
All right, honey. See you. Bye. Where was it that we were? Which one? Morning.
Good morning.
Hello, Leslie. How art thou?
I feel pretty good, blessed.
True story. I had another fine young lady here this morning that feels like we do.
Yeah.
So it's refreshing, is it not?
Always.
We are amazingly blessed. All right. Anything that we need to know before we head on to Daniel?
Morning.
I'm sorry?
I don't have anything this morning.
Well, that's good, right?
Yeah.
Did you go to Bible study last night?
Yeah.
Okay. Still in Acts?
Yep, 13th chapter.
Well, and you're moving right along. How long have you been at that?
93 weeks.
Not that we're counting.
Or 96, something like that. Brother Larry told us Sunday was in our 90-something weeks we've been studying in Acts. We ain't even halfway through it yet.
You know, that's super funny if you think about it, because I don't even think monks in a monastery somewhere study it that intently.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a long time to be in one book.
Yeah, let's just get through what we've got through. We just get about maybe one verse a night or two, something like. I think we got through 4 verses last night.
Well, that's so fun. All right, what verses are we're in 3?
Yeah, we're going to start from 14 down to 19. That's 5 verses. They're pretty long verses, so.
You're just keeping me from Lake Winnie, Leslie, but I'll do that for the good Lord Scripture. You know that.
Yeah.
All right. Let me hold on. Reflection. All right, Leslie. I am ready when you are.
All right. Very furnished. Nebuchadnezzar spake and said unto them, Is it true, O Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, do not ye serve my gods, or worship the golden image which I have set up? Now, if you be ready at that what time do you hear the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sarput, psaltery, and dulcimer, and all kinds of music, you fall down and worship the image which I have made. Well, but if you worship not, you shall be cast in the same area, in the midst of the burning fiery furnace. And who is it that God that shall deliver you out of my hands? Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego answered and said to the king, O Nebuchadnezzar, we are not careful to answer thee in this matter. If it be so, God, our God, whom we serve, is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace, and he will deliver us out of thine hand, O king. But if not, be it known unto thee, O king, that we will not serve thy gods, or worship the golden image which thou hast set up. Then was Nebuchadnezzar full of fury, and the form of his vintage was changed against Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Therefore he spake and commanded that they should heat the furnace 4 and 7 times more than it was wont to be heated. So he's getting the furnace ready to cast these young men in, because they would not fall down and worship his image and his idol.
So they stood their ground, and now he's going to burn them?
He's going to try.
He's going to try to burn them.
It don't succeed.
Well, don't tell me the end of the story.
All right, we'll get that tomorrow. But they wasn't going to go along with what the king of this world wanted. They're going to go by what the king of the other world wanted, for them to worship only him and acknowledge him. And these fellas going home tough. It didn't matter if they died; they'd still be delivered out of the king's hand. And if he did, that's fine too, you know. It didn't matter to them; they wasn't going to bow down to a image that's made by man's hands.
Wow. Just wow. Well, Ted just says the key truths. One of them is faith often demands a stand.
Yeah.
The 3 men don't offer excuses, bargains, or delays. Their reply is rooted in calm courage. A kind of quiet defiance. That is beautiful.
Yeah.
They don't scramble to save themselves.
They weren't scared of what the king could do to them. They was more afraid of what God could do.
Faith sometimes puts us in direct opposition to power, culture, or expectation, and it calls for us to stand anyway.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what we're trying to do against people that's trying to hold us back, destroy our nation.
Amen. And I think we're on a path. I just feel good about the path.
We're on a good path. We just need to hang in there and just wait on God.
We really do, and I'm just trusting the process. I may oversay that, but I'm just, it's a let go like God, and we've hired our person to be our armor for our country.
Yeah, God's using Trump for his will.
I think so too.
Yeah, it's going to work out.
Yeah, so, amen to that. All right, Leslie, I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. We'll talk tomorrow, Lord's will.
Lord's will. Amen. I just got to survive Lake Winnie.
I ain't going to go over it no more.
It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. All right, buddy. See you. Bye. Yes, Miss Debbie, let's not forget about the reunion. It is, hold on, it's on one of my pages, class of 1975. Yes, at the Mont Eagle Pavilion. It's on July the 12th, 3 p.m., and it's a bring a dish. But you're going to need to RSVP, if you don't mind, to Miss Debbie Schrum. And I've got the number, 580-2120. Message me. I can get that to you, and I can get you in touch with her. But just RSVP, class of 1975. So that puts us at 50 years. Wow, it's amazing. Morning.
Good morning.
Hey, Miss Evelyn, what's up?
Well, speaking of giving children shots, I saw my son get a shot here in Tracy. That was years ago. Jeremy, of course, was just a child. And it was like he went into a semicolon, comma. Let me get it right. And it was scary. It lasted for too long a time. And after that, we learned that doctors had been ordered, don't give children shots. It's too hard on their system.
Mm-hmm.
And I was sorry Dr. Lester Littell had to leave. He was an MD. He was a good doctor.
Mm-hmm.
But he left because of the care that his wife needed.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a loss to us that he needed to leave. And speaking about genealogy connection, my great-great-grandfather, you share with me.
That's right. Okay.
Tommy Thompson and his wife Elizabeth Fultz.
Yep.
Thompson.
Yep, that's exactly right. The Thompsons, what was the historian Thompson that worked a lot with our genealogy?
I'm not familiar with that, but it's their daughter Philadelphia.
Yep.
Whose name is on your certificate, I believe.
Yes, ma'am. It sure is my seventh part. That is so cool. That's where it is.
And also, I mentioned that my grandfather, Henry Jackson Lawson, whatever his name was, we have some questions about that and looking at his marriage certificate. But his mother was a Smith from Jamestown.
That is that is so weird. That is so weird. I bet we're double kin, and that would be hilarious.
It is. It's interesting sometimes and exciting sometimes. And sometimes it's not so exciting when we can't find, is this really true, and then we have to search to find out.
Well, that's why it's important that the old historians make sure they document it. Our historians make sure we document it.
Yes. But, I was really surprised when I saw that you had posted the picture of your certificate of the first families, that it was through Philadelphia Thompson.
Yeah, I know. Well, anyway, I always feel like you have kinship, like Letice is my kin through, one of the branches. She popped up on my ancestry, I think. I think that was what it was. Anyway, you almost know your kin, even though you don't know them. Does that sound...
I know, and I've always felt a kinship or a kindred spirit with people who were Cherokee, and I had no idea what it was. I would almost stare at them, and when I'd first see them, and later, I just thought, well, I'm so impressed with that person, and then later found out that they are from the same tribe of American Indian that I'm from. Mm-hmm. And, I just call her name Beth Patterson,
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
She looks so regal standing there in that in-service training of teachers, and seems so...
She's a beautiful woman.
Yes, she is. Very sweet. And I just felt a kindred spirit. And with her sister, when I told her just recently, I said, I can still see you walking into my classroom.
That is so fun. Well, Sarah is my sister from another mother as well. You feel kinship. I swear to goodness, you feel your DNA somehow, some way.
That's true. It always has been with me. And with my husband James Meeks' parents or grandparents, I would stare at them when they would come to church, in the schoolhouse like the little house on the prairie, on the Baptist day. They were spiffy, dressed, and came in the old Model T Ford truck. But I would sit as young as I was and just look at them. Wondering, I don't know what I was wondering exactly, but I would just stare at them. And, of course, I found out why later on. They're from the same genealogy, the Indians. In fact, I always tell people, I said, he looked like he just walked off the reservation. He looked that much Indian, but I didn't know what it was then.
I'm telling you, I hear you. All right, Miss Evelyn, well, I hope you have a wonderful day, and thanks for that clarification. I totally remember that, so thank you so much, and hopefully we'll talk tomorrow.
You have a good day and a good trip, and enjoy the day.
I know, thank you. I'm so excited. Hi. Yeah, all right, here we go. Morning. Morning.
Morning.
What are you doing? How's everybody?
He's been feel a lot of pain, but he's still bruising, but he's still going.
And he's powering through it. He's just is he doing rehab yet?
No, he don't have to do it. He just does it. He's doing the exercises at home.
Oh, well, that's because he already knows what to do.
Yes, that's right.
You already know what to do. So you do it and you just scream and you know and Shirley will make you some chicken salad and make it all better. Yeah. All right. What are we selling today, kids?
Well, I still have that couch for sale, and it's not junk. People have said appreciate. I've come down on the price on it. I come down just to get rid of it, and it ain't nothing wrong. I got it covered up. I just need to get it out of my way, move it. I still have the coffee table, the TV table, the nail gun with the nails, and I still have the car seat and the dog cage for sale.
Okay. And who are they calling and where are they going?
And if anybody's got a rotiller that's reasonable, he may be interested in it. They can call us at 931-259-2593.
Or come visit me.
And I still like somebody from the TV station to call me, please. It's an important question I need to ask someone. They can call me at that number right here.
Okay. All right.
259-2593.
All right. All right. Say bye. All right. That's it for today. That's our last call. Thank you all so much. 9/11. We're good. I'm fine. Tomorrow is Friday, and then we are marching our way to Father's Day. Let's just keep in mind and cherish all of our good fathers out there, all of our wonderful fathers. Forget the good. My dad was the best man I've ever known in my life and never let me down. And it matters. It really does to have that dad. So, and dads who step up and become dads to the kids that aren't theirs. That's a big leap of faith too, and a big commitment. And let's just celebrate all of our dads who have done the right thing and been the dads in our lives that God gave us. So anyway, we're marching that. We're going to give away. Let's see if I remember. Oh my goodness. 2 6-month subscriptions to the Grundy County Herald. You get to read my column. You find out what's going on. If you don't watch, I'm just kidding. And then also there was one. Appalachian Women's Guild has a brand spanking new tackle box / cooler. Speaking of the fishing rodeo, that's a Saturday, and Brother Denny is going to be here to spread his special brand of joy. We love Brother Denny and what they do. Seriously, Myers Hill Church takes the lead on this, and then that leads into their Vacation Bible School. And we have several Vacation Bible Schools going on next week, and I will let y'all know that tomorrow as well. I think that's it. I'm going to go out there and spread joy and sunshine over at Lake Winnie. I pray that the cabana is there under my name as it has been reserved. And no matter what, it's going to be a great day because I'm going to be with my babies. So you guys go out there and you spread your own joy and sunshine like you do. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. As always, thanks for watching Morning on the Mountain.